Good morning to one and all. My name is T. Naresh. Here, the subject is about a relational database management system. The topic is the heuristic approach to learning rules from Fuzzy database. Let's discuss in the present seminar. It was introduction to the Fuzzy concepts in database. It's the initial one which we are trying to discuss, and the second one is the interpretation of the fuzzy terms, which was the second one which we are discussing at present, and the other 3 and 4 5 6 points which we are have present in the present in the ppt is not discussing right now. Let's move on to the fuzzy concepts in database. Here the fuzzy information of fuzzy data can arise in several ways. It could be due to imprecision in measured data, due to subjective judgments, that is a database may contain data that is describing things such as quality of a school, the safety of neighborhoods, etc. Due to nature of information required by a user, that is user may wish to make impressive inquiries. I want a list of universities that offer a good graduate program in software engineering and where the cost of living is low. Fuzzy approaches have been used to extend systems in the two main ways. Here, the storing and updating imprecise information as the data processing imprecise queries. The fuzzy logic has been used to extend various database models. The purpose of introducing fuzzy logic in database is to enhance the classical database models such that uncertain and the imprecise information can be represented and manipulated. In recent years, when we see the various fuzzy data models and fuzzy database systems have been proposed, these models and systems extend relational and object oriented data models using the fuzzy set and the possibility theory to provide the ability of representing ill-known data and issuing queries containing soft restrictions. These models can be classified into two categories: similarity based one and the possibility based two. Here, in a similarity based model, some similarity relationships are specified for some attributes so that the values of these attributes may be grouped into similarity classes. Possibility based is the second one. In a possibility based model, an ill known data is represented by the possibility distribution, which describes the possibility for each crisp attribute value to the actual value of data. Among the algebraic operations, fuzzy join is an important and expensive one, and its efficient evaluation more difficult than that of an ordinary join. There are two reasons for the difficulty. Here, diverse semantics. In a fuzzy join, two tuples may join even if they do not minus 1 completely satisfy the join condition. The extent to which they do satisfy the join condition is usually represented by some satisfaction degrees. Lack of fast access paths too. Most efficient join algorithms such as indexing and hashing used in ordinary database relational do not apply directly to fuzzy relational database. Here, the introducing the fuzziness. We well known about the word fuzzy database, but here the character of the fuzzy is one of it is fuzziness. The table is a relational, and the columns are attributes and the rows are tuples. Each attribute has a domain. Here, for example, domain for the attribute job type might be the set academic, industry, government, or else you can took any other sectors regarding to your wish. Here the first name, second name, job type, expertise as the column's name which was given in the below table. As therefore the names were, I mean the person names were to be listed in the first column, and the second was listed in the second column. Job type is the either it is academic, industry, government, or else some any other job type, whatever it may be. It was listed in the third column. Expertise, either artificial intelligence, expert system, statistics, robotics, like that of any other expertise. Here, imprecise queries. Imprecise queries. A user may make an imprecise query on a database. This can be due to the use of imprecise condition. As 1, find all the taxpayers who have been audited in 2008 and whose income is low. Imprecise operators 2 is find all countries whose export revenue is about the same as the import revenue. And the third one is the imprecise quantifier. Find the companies whose customers are mostly from the government agencies. Here, the interpretation of the fuzzy terms. A fuzzy data has an uncertain or the imprecise value. We associate each fuzzy data with a fuzzy term and a membership function of a fuzzy set. Here, the membership function denoted by new v maps each crisp value x in the universe of v to a membership degree uv of x in 0, 1 to indicate the possibility of v is equals to x. Here, the membership function can be defined in a number of ways. Over a numerical universe, a member function is typically convex with a convex curve and normal. At least one member has degree 1. We consider membership functions of trapezoidal shape and denote them by mf a, b, c, d, where the parameters mark the endpoints of the shape. Here, based on the example example work done by base. For example, the membership function defining fuzzy term f2 in this figure is denoted by mf 20, 30, 40, 50. If a value v has membership function defined by mf a, b, c, d, the interval a, d is called the supporting interval of v. As special cases, mf u defines an interval. mf v defines a crisp value v, and the mf d is a triangular function over a categorical universe. Membership function is defined by nu v equals to x1 by m1 plus x2 by m2 plus and so on xk by mk. Here, where xi is a value in the universe and mi is the membership degree of the xi, here the function, the membership function of the single crisp value is nu v equals to v by 1. Here, the fuzzy relations. The fuzzy has certain relations in it based on the characteristics which it had been. In this section, we briefly describe the representation of data in a fuzzy relational database. A data is crisp if it is certain and precise, and fuzzy otherwise. A fuzzy set of an ordinary set U is said to be the characterized by the membership function. Here, the idea of fuzzy sets are functions that map a value which might be the member of a set to a number between 0 and 1, indicating its value degree of membership. A degree of 0 means that the value is not in the set, and a degree of 1 means that the value is completely representative of the set. Here, based on that, for every crisp value, mu f of x is the membership degree of x with respect to that it is nu f of x is equals to 1, where x is the full member. As therefore, without loss of generality, x is in f only if nu f of x is greater than. At last, the conclusion regarding to the fuzzy terminology is, in this paper we propose a new fuzzy equality comparison operator with a measure that combines the possibility measures with the similarity measure, defining the type of fuzzy equijoin which we are not discussed it. A sort merge join algorithm based on the partial order of intervals is used, and the other one is the fe indicators that determine appropriate as like that of mini. By this we understood how this fuzzy database works to know the knowledge regarding to it. Thank you.